Ford's anti-theft system isn't just that blinking red light on your dash. It's a real thing called the Passive Anti-Theft System, or PATS. It's there to stop your F-150 from being driven off by some impulsive thief with a flathead screwdriver. It goes like this. Your key has a tiny chip inside, and every time you turn it in the ignition, it's basically asking the truck, "Hey, are you cool with me?" If the code matches, the truck starts. If not, it's as dead as disco. Sometimes people think their battery is dead, and after a little hair-pulling and cursing, it turns out their key chip isn't being read. That's right. Pain point number 1. This system can and does block you as thoroughly as it blocks thieves. One of the more notorious scenarios, you're running out late for work, coffee in hand, you jump in, and suddenly the truck won't start. The dash light is flashing rapidly. Feels like technology is out to get you specifically on Mondays. Here's the cold truth. About 80% of vehicle thefts involve bypassing old-school ignition. Ford claims PATS has dropped theft rates on modern F-150s by double digits. The numbers don't lie, but it's a bit of a trade-off when you're locked out. Now, replacement keys require programming. You can't just pick one up on Amazon and hope for the best. Typical dealers will charge you $150, $250 for a single key if you lose them both. Pure pain. Pro tip, always have a backup stashed somewhere safe. If your anti-theft light flashes every couple of seconds, it's doing the normal "I'm keeping watch" routine, but rapid flashing after you turn the key means it doesn't recognize you. 9 times out of 10, it's a key issue or a problem with the transponder ring. Here's a step-by-step. First, try your spare key if you've got one. If the spare works, it's almost always the key itself, either damaged or the chip is fried. If neither works, it could be the antenna ring around your ignition, or worse, an issue with the wiring. For the ambitious, some F-150s allow you to program new keys yourself if you already have 2 working keys. Insert key 1, turn to on, not start, wait, remove, insert key 2, repeat, then add your new key. But if you only have one, it's straight to the dealer. Some people ask if you can just disable the anti-theft system altogether. Technically, yes, but you might as well leave a post-it note on the windshield saying, "Free truck." Not recommended unless you're rebuilding for parts or filming a low-budget action movie. A biggie. Battery changes or jumps can sometimes confuse the PATS. If you're ever stranded after one of these, disconnect the battery for 5 minutes, reconnect, and try again. Electrical gremlins hate being restarted. You can spot DIY hackers popping steering columns and splicing wires on YouTube. But honestly, modern PATS kills most of those old tricks. If a thief can't start it within 30 seconds, odds are they'll bail. It's a numbers game in your favor. If you use a remote start or aftermarket alarms, always double-check they're compatible with PATS. I've seen, no joke, at least a dozen posts where a truck wouldn't start. Turned out an aftermarket install was at war with the factory system. Technology giveth, technology taketh away.